Tom. We need to get to our next gig. We're doing this for you and our lovely Saga. You take care of things at next time. What's going on, Tom?
I'd seen it all play out. Like a horror movie I'd been forced to watch. The Dark Presence held all the cards now.
Alright, we are back with what I'm thinking should be the finale. And dude, a lot of craziness has happened. But Alan's back to his normal self now, and he is and has been free the whole time. He was just possessed by the Dark Presence. I don't know why that part confused me before. I said it at one of the end of the chapters where I was like, but that doesn't explain why he's all evil and stuff. It does. We've seen the Dark Presence possess him. I even mentioned this like way earlier. Just so much was happening that it started to confuse me for a bit. But no, it does make sense now. The other thing I noticed when the now possessed Alex Casey hit the clicker and dropped it, the hand that caught it was also the hand in that photo that we put in the shoebox that future Alan told us to use. So I'm wondering if, because we did see the end of Alice's film, and it did look like she may have jumped off of like Mirror Peak or something like that into the lake. So Alice might have actually have been in the dark place. So she might be one of the things that help us succeed. A little too early to tell though, but I'm ready here. It's weird we don't have a writer's room or anything now. Man, I can't wait to see how this ends.
Welcome back, Wake. You are awake now, right? With the shadow out of you? Some good news, at least. Bad news is, I haven't seen a situation this fucked since the AWE in Eagle River. The shadow's now in Alex, and Anderson is gone. We need to figure out how to salvage this.
I'll do anything it takes to fix this, Agent Estevez. I'm the reason this is all happening.
It's never that simple. But I should have put you in a box and shipped you off to a containment facility the second I laid eyes on you. The only question now is, are you able to fix this?
I could try.
Not the most encouraging answer, but we'll make it work.
Scratch. The Dark Presence inside Casey. It threw Saga into the lake. If she ends up in the dark place, she could be there forever. It took me 13 years to get out. Zane never did.
Tor and Odin went in after her, right? Maybe they'll get her out. With the power of rock and roll.
I saw them when I was trapped there. They performed in my musical.
I'm immediately less optimistic about this.
What's the situation?
I've never seen an entity break a bureau containment unit like that. And now the Dark Presence is occupying Agent Casey? When it attacked him in the woods, it must have been preparing for this.
And now here's the clicker. Scratch will go to Bright Falls and use the clicker to bring about the horrific ending he wrote for Return. But I can still fix this.
How?
Scratch must have the manuscript. If I can read the ending, I can rewrite it. I need to go after him.
Well, you won't get very far without these. This plan is a real Hail Mary, Wake. I wish I could help. This is all on you. I got you every kind of weapon we have available. Don't fuck it up.
I mean, I'll try not to, but it's weird that every weapon you have available are the weapons I was using.
My vehicle would be at the parking lot.
No ammo. Could have at least given us some more stuff. Oh, never mind, you did. Never mind my attitude. Then again, she was giving us kind of an attitude as well. Her whole entire personality changes when she's talking to Wake. It's not fully his fault. I get that he shot himself and kind of caused more of an issue than he normally, like, what would be normal. But, I mean, he was also manipulated and used like everybody else. The darkness kept him in a loop.
Clear-headed for the first time in what felt like a lifetime. I was back exactly where I left. A dark forest outside Bright Falls. A gun in one hand, a flashlight in the other. haunted by my own writing. Alice taken from me. I knew what I had to do. Stop the horror story from coming true. Stop the dark presence.
Like how we still rock the leather jacket from Elmo's Brothers. I can't hit his weak point when he's knocked over. God, come on, man. Wasted a whole charge on him. He drop anything for us? We don't actually have a map or anything anymore. So hopefully I'm going the right way. Yeah, dude, it definitely gives like the vibe of the first game now. He doesn't have anything to say about this? God damn. How would she? I don't even know how that one lived. Okay, damn, man. Of course it does, it's super powerful. Oh man, there's a new one now too? There we go, that'll take care of him. Of course, the one that lives the longest is the one that does the most damage. Though she should have died way before. Alright, there's got to be a way up from here. Can I go this way? Yeah, here we go. I was gonna say, because that other way I don't think is the correct way to go. We hit a checkpoint, apparently. I'll take all it can give me. Wonder if we can use the shortcut now. Also, I wonder what's going to happen with Tim. Oh, it even plays the detected by enemy music from the first game? That's pretty awesome. Stall her a little bit. Am I getting hit by my own flare? No, she just slid behind me. God, they're doing a lot of damage. I like how it has the sound effects from the original game, though. That's really cool. Wow, that took 2 charges per use.
In the dark place, the dark presence went into me. When I was pulled back here, crossing over weakened it, made it dormant. I couldn't remember what had happened, but I could feel it, getting stronger, waking up. I Thought it was hunting me, closing in. It was inside me the whole time, and then it took over. Turned me into Scratch.
Still no resources in here. The file in here is gone, though. I wasn't sure there'd be something different about it now that we're Alan. We're getting close to that car. But there was a tree in the way before. I guess it is going to get moved now. Nope, it's actually still here. Can we go around this way, though? Aha, here we go.
I had to get to Bright Falls. See this through to the end.
I'm surprised we didn't get stopped before driving there.
I brought Saga Anderson into the store to help me escape. She succeeded. It cost her everything. I'd used Alex Casey in my writing for years. The real Casey had been drawn here because of that. Now he was a victim too. Saga, Casey, Alice, all this horror originates from me. It's my fault. Scratch had to be stopped. I've driven down this road before. Been driving on it forever. If Scratch had brought the dark place here, this would take me back inside. In 2010, I dived in, a leap of faith for Alice, with no idea that the cost would be a nightmare worse than death. It had taken me 13 years to get out. Now Alice was dead because of me. And I was going to make that leap again, this time knowing the cost all too well. Another way to look at it, I had brought the dark place here with me. I never had gotten out. Maybe after this I finally could. It was a fool's hope. I had no choice. I had to do it. That didn't make me any less terrified. Fuck it. I needed to get a copy of Return. I needed to read the ending to have a shot at changing it.
Well, this is bizarre. Dark Place isn't so bad. But I liked how they had him in front of the car with the flashlight when he turned it on. It was actually his cover pose for the first game.
The townspeople brainwashed. Everyone and
Pretty
everything
awesome.
revolved around Return, as if it had just been published.
We actually have our last Costello brother commercial in this part, I think.
Alan Wake is this generation's greatest storyteller.
Yeah, it's right here. So the achievement did bug then.
Hello, I'm Ilmo Koskela, and welcome to the Koskela Brothers Book Club. This week we will review the highly anticipated new novel by Alan Wake, Return. Return is printed on a firm, high-quality white offset, uncoated paper stock, making every page a true delight to turn in your fingertips. Alan Wake's brilliance is on full display with his choice of a hardcover book jacket made of a premium enamel stock with gloss lamination that is both tasteful and pleasant to the touch. Isn't that right? Wake set a high standard with his previous novels, but I can say without hesitation that Return contains the best and most compelling book description on a back cover that I have ever read. This book blurb is truly riveting and will keep you on the edge of your seat from start to finish. It is accompanied by a tasteful photograph of Alan Wake's home here in Bright Falls. The book weighs 1 pound and 3 ounces. Return is a true masterpiece. I'll give it a perfect score of 5 Alma beers out of 5. How about you? There you have it. Alan Wake has done it again. This was the Koskela Brothers Book Club. Cheers.
Well, that commercial was a little sad this time. He's trying to talk to his brother, but he's not there. So yeah, oh, we don't have a mine. Uh-oh. Alright, I don't know what happened. It locked up when I tried to open the writer's room. The game still let me pause and quit and stuff like that. I just couldn't move. But we're back now. I got different dialogue this time when I came in, where he was like, he didn't expect it to look like this. And then it also gave me an objective update for going to the library to get that last copy of Return. We're all set and ready to go here. That was our last commercial. We didn't get the achievement because the PC version's bugged and the second or third one doesn't count. I mentioned it when we got it at the time. That because I went into the mine place and looked at our TVs and noticed that it wasn't there. So we're still on track to get everything done. It's just the devs didn't patch this bug yet, so we can't actually get all the achievements because of that. But we technically did get it, so hopefully they can retroactively fix that, because otherwise I'd have to replay the entirety of the game just to get it again. Which is fine, but it wouldn't be for a long time. But yeah, we're ready to continue here. I just have to make sure I don't hit the My Place button.
I needed to read the ending to have a shot at changing it.
Ending in literature.
I was inside Scratch's ending. A perverse version of reality. The townspeople brainwashed. Everyone and everything revolved around Return, as if it had just been published.
The book begins.
Ed and Tammy are sucked into it too.
From terrifying to supernatural dimensions.
I mean, so far his ending doesn't seem too bad.
The novel begins
Thanks, Pat.
as a murder mystery, but pulls the rug out from under it and turns into an all-out supernatural horror.
The tragedy of Saga losing her family is a bleaching commentary on a woman's struggle.
Dude, Norman's still in his towel.
The old gods of Asgard are back. Wake clearly knows what his fans want to see.
I just got all the people from the sauna are just sitting here in towels. Oh, here's Ilmo. Guess he's just not gonna say anything. No, a new cardboard cutout, but now he looks like he does in this game.
I could see the round windows of the writer's room in the photo. That's where I had to go, to rewrite the ending of Return.
Sick story.
Well, that's not good. What the hell? Alright, now I know to go left instead of right.
I can get out through the back. I had the book now. I could write my ending to Return. I had to get to the writer's room to stop this horror story. This was an obsessive, egocentric nightmare, all revolving around a vain monster of a writer and his final divine work of art. the novel Return come true, it wouldn't stop here. It would keep spreading.
You know what? I didn't even realize that the writer's room was actually in the nursery home. I thought it was supposed to kind of be like Cauldron Lake, because it also had those circular windows. But, yeah, I guess you learned something new. But yeah, the guy that grabbed us and killed us instantly was off screen. I had no idea. Just an instant death. I'm not sure there's really much we can do here. We don't even have any weapons with actual ammo. Oh, great. It's locked.
I had to find another way inside.
We're gonna have to go through the basement, aren't we? No. Actually, no. We have to go through the wellness center? I guess so.
Alice? What was that? Alice was dead. Was this a trap? Or was Scratch torturing me?
I don't know. We saw Alice jump into a lake in her thing. Like I said, I think she might actually be in the dark place. She might even be in the writer's room. She did say she wanted to become the art. Though it also could be a trap. We are in the dark place. Can't go that way.
Shut the fuck up!
Hey, yes, some light. Uh-oh, he's the Ermac now. Can't go that way.
Shut the fuck up!
Hey, it's Rose.
We're safe in the light, Alan. For now. But he's very pushy.
Rose, right? From the diner. How are you here?
I'm here to save you, silly. I got your instructions. I found every hidden message you left for me. In the radio, in the wind, in the forums on my Alan Wake fan site.
What? No, Rose, I haven't been leaving you any messages.
Oh, I get it. Yes, Alan, only a crazy person would think you've been leaving them secret messages. Wink. But now you need to get your butt upstairs, Alan. This shit won't right itself, no matter what William Shakespeare said.
Right. Thank you, Rose. I'll do what I can.
I wonder if Alice was the one leaving the messages. If there's anything we can interact with here. Oh, that spiral door. That's right. I wonder if that's where the writer's room was this whole time. What about her memorabilia? Can we interact with that? We can't interact with that as Alan?
That's where the windows were.
That'd been funny to interact with that. Yeah, I think the writer's room's probably right here.
And come together, Tom. I have put everything ready for the visitors. I'll come to wash the floor of your room next. All you need is water and Vilena. Water is the oldest bulb. Water finds its way. What water brings, it takes away. It can be clean or dirty. It can keep life or drown it.
Ahti. I didn't expect to see you here, but it makes sense. Can you help me find my way? One last time.
Now there's a devil in the fish trap. Don't be spooked by it so that shit won't start beating your underpants. Okay. I'll get the door open for you, Tom. There you go. The matter is a steak. Now comes the end of the rhyme.
Thank you, Ahti.
Still curious who the hell Ahti is. Why does his room have an interaction prompt? This feels too easy, though.
I needed to write the ending. I only had one chance to get this right.
Can I even make a mistake?
I needed an ending that took everything already in return and extended it into a conclusion that would save us. Only the perfect ending would work.
Alright, I guess we gotta get to writing.
Return's ending was an eternal Deerfest that would keep spreading. Given time, Scratch would plunge the world into his nightmare. I had to stop that from happening. I had to write one more chapter for Return. A perfect ending that would save us all. I was the only one who could write it. Everything depended on this. On me. Any second now, Scratch would burst through that door to stop me. Every plot thread tangled in my brain. It suddenly felt impossible. Something stirred in the room, coming to me. An idea.
Oh, we get an echo.
Only victims and monsters. The ending has to fit the ending has to fit the genre if it's going to work. In a horror story, there's only victims and monsters. If there is a hero, they will ultimately pay a heavy price.
I won't let the horror story take Logan and Casey. They were dragged into this. They need to survive. Non-negotiable.
Not just them. We need to try to save everyone.
The ending will have to be dark no matter what. The more people we save, the greater the cost. And the hero must pay the price.
The scales always need to balance.
Wonder when that happened. We don't know what happened to Saga, so there's obviously another piece of this puzzle missing, but it sounded like Alan's gonna have to sacrifice himself to save everybody. So let's see what happens.
Something felt different. I'd never seen myself in a vision before, but it fit. Saga and I were both at the center of this story. She was now my co-author. This was the beginning of the end. We were characters in a horror story, charging blindly towards the finale. We still didn't have everything we needed. This would not work without the clicker.
Alright. Well, looks like we're probably going to be switching to Saga then. It seemed a little bit too easy to get that book. So, I don't know why he even needed it if we're just going to... Oh, we probably just needed to know what the ending was. Dude, it's building up. I'm still curious to see what's going to happen because Alan's chapter didn't really answer too much, just kind of set up what could be the answers. Let's just continue here.
What's going on? Am I in the field office? No. It's the mine place.
Alright. So what can we even do in here?
I can't sense anyone.
Well, that's not good.
Nothing's working. I can't think straight. My work, it's all gone. What the hell is happening?
I don't know. Your guess is as good as mine.
Where is everything? I can't leave. Why can't I leave?
Uh-oh. It looks like we might be stuck.
The Dark Presence took over Casey, stole the clicker from me. The last thing I remember is him throwing me into Cauldron Lake. I'm in the dark place. I'm lost. I don't know how to get out. I don't know what to do. That wasn't me. Was it?
Uh-oh. She's starting to sound like Alan Wake.
Failed who? What's happening to the case board?
Other Saga.
The board says I failed them. Who's them?
I let everyone down. Logan, Casey, myself. This is my fault. My daughter is dead. My partner was taken over by a monster. I'm trapped in the dark place. Powerless.
I'm not powerless. What is happening here? This isn't me.
Huh, this is weird.
Logan. I neglected my family for my job. I was too thrilled by the cases, the mysteries. I liked how dangerous the work was. And now that danger has destroyed my family. It killed my daughter. No.
I think it's just feeding into her dark thoughts, basically.
Casey. Casey depended on me, and I let him down. I wasn't watching his back. I got wrapped up chasing the wrong lead. He needed me. Now he's turned into a monster. He needed me.
Well, we might still be able to help him.
I'm a failure. This is what I deserve.
Do all three of these go here?
Scratch took Casey, and it's my fucking fault. I'm a terrible mother. I let my daughter die.
How are there this many branches?
The story.
My life, my family is just part of a book.
Another white asshole deciding what I get to do, how I get to do it. He took my daughter from me.
I'll never be free of this story from him.
He used her.
Why did she refer to him like that?
Scratch. He's using Casey now. Like he used Wake. Something's very fucking wrong here.
That's a picture for him. Scratch Casey looks way more sinister than Scratch Alan.
Why is this happening?
She's not dead. God damn it.
Oh, that's why there's so many. This keeps giving me the same one. How many times are they gonna let me do that? Oh, 2 more times? Oh, the picture's getting more and more faded.
I'm done with this. It just keeps coming back.
Alright, now what? Oh, there's a new pile of manuscript pages, Night Springs.
I'm cold, Mom.
We've got clues
Casey
here,
was being
too.
corrupted, and I did nothing.
I mean, I don't know what you were supposed to do.
Scratch was Wake. How could I miss that?
You know what I'm starting to wonder? I'm starting to wonder if the Scratch we fought in American Nightmare is like the Thomas Zane version of Scratch.
Casey was hurt. I should have been watching his back. This case, this room, is any of it even real?
Uh-oh, she's starting to doubt herself.
Night Springs. Logan and David love that show. Their weekly ritual. I never should have trusted these.
I'm also still wondering what the hell was up with Mr. Door. But at least we got some new stuff here.
What is this?
Oh, that would probably go here.
It feels like I'm trapped in a nightmare. Stuck in an echo chamber with all my fears, my doubts, my insecurities.
Where would this go?
What? No.
Alright, we placed all those. Anything else? Oh, new stuff.
I spent too much time away from Logan. Logan. The horror story used her.
I've had it with you cultist maniacs!
I never should have left Casey at the hotel by himself.
So our mind place is gonna keep filling up with a bunch of stuff. Oh, that was something.
The cult was just the beginning of the spiral.
Anything on the TV?
What's happening to me?
How did that not go there?
I hate this, but it's all true. I had tried to silence these thoughts. Focus on the case. But I can't escape them anymore. I'm drowning. I need a way out before I'm dragged under.
I feel like solving this is making it worse. Where the hell would this go? Oh, there we go.
What the fuck?
Yep, something moved.
You never loved me.
Scratch was too much for us. I should have made Casey stay behind.
Well, I mean, Casey also shouldn't have volunteered.
My badge. Never should have taken this case.
Oh, more pages.
No, I'm not reading anymore. It was so obvious the Koskela brothers were behind the cult.
You know what, the other thing, we never even ended up using that necklace either. I don't know if we were actually supposed to.
No. There has to be a way out. I need a way out. Oh, God. None of this is real. I've lost it. I'm not even here. The mind place isn't real. A case about supernatural darkness.
I'm having a full-on psychotic break. I dragged Logan away to a tin can in Watery. She's dead because of me.
There has to be a way out.
So other Saga is basically the story coming true finally for her. That's what I'm getting here.
I need a way out.
It's over. There's no point trying.
Everything is lost. There's no way out. No way to fix this. There's no way out. I'm stuck here forever. Just me and my past. My guilt. My mistakes.
I'm not getting anywhere. I'm stuck. But this is my mind place. My mind. Everything I need is here. It has to be.
Well, you gotta figure something out.
The lights.
No. No. I'm not giving up. Focus, Saga. The answers I need are here somewhere. I just have to look.
Grab this flashlight. Gotta burn the darkness away. It's starting to take over. Can I even finish my cases?
Hey Mom, I made you a charm bracelet for good luck. I made a matching one for me, so bring me back something cool from Washington.
Alright, we got that.
I am honored by this award. Thank you. While our agency must continue to improve, the work we do here, protecting communities, pursuing the truth, it's the most important work there is.
Oop, the lights are coming back on. She's bringing back some stuff that used to be in the mine place.
And it made me think of you. Okay, what are you doing? Don't make a big deal out of it, Mom. No hugs, no hugs.
I remember interacting with that way earlier on in the game. Yep, same with this. This is for Casey.
Stop blaming yourself, Anderson. A knife in the arm is just part of the job. If you're gonna keep fussing, you can get the hell out. But leave the whiskey.
Wonder if we're gonna restore the pictures that were on the fireplace too.
Hey. Just calling to say thanks for your note. Oh, sometimes I just get in my head too much. So, thanks for pulling me out. You're really the best, Mom. Really. Okay. Talk soon.
Oh, there's one of the pictures. Thought there was another one of Logan.
Anderson, look. After Miranda left, it was, well, I was in a bad place. You dragging me to those dinners at your house with your family, it really meant a lot. Thank you.
Alright, I think we picked up everything. Not seeing anything else. What else was the other stuff we got?
What the fuck?
What happens if we just do all these?
God damn it!
Uh-oh. That noise freaked me out. Alright, so there's all the dark thoughts.
I'm not a perfect mom, but I'm doing my best. Logan was just being nice when she gave me that mug. I never deserved her.
Immediate negative thought.
It's not too late. I can still save them.
No matter what I do, someone will get hurt. I don't know what to do. I'm afraid.
I'm my own worst enemy. The fears in my head are stopping me from trying. From leaving. Casey trusts me. I know he does. I'll just let him down again.
Saga, shut up.
Our job is dangerous. Casey himself told me that. It's no one's fault.
Fault! It is! It is!
No. This is all real. I know it is. The FBI will kick me out. I'll have nothing.
Calm down. We're getting out.
It's okay to be afraid. But I can't let this end here.
I can't. I just want it to stop.
Giving up won't make this stop. Logan needs me. Casey needs me.
Alright, now we have a new profiling.
I've made mistakes. I'll make more. But I can do better. And I can start by leaving this room.
I'm afraid it will hurt. But nothing will hurt more than not trying to save them.
It will hurt. But I will fight. I'm so
Right, she's winning her battle of the mind.
The dark place wants me to hate myself. But I just need to get inside my own head. The dark place tried to trap me here. The only way to leave is facing it head on. Wake called it a nightmare. I need to dive into that nightmare and find a way back home.
Case closed. Wait, okay, the one thing I was curious about is what is this shit? See, this stuff is still 4 later. That doesn't even make any sense. These must be bugged. Yeah, it sucks that that one didn't count. Would have been nice. Alright, let's get the hell out of here. We have any new profiling? No, we don't.
Saga, wake up.
Well, Alice just talked to us. Return 9, come home. We also, when we were standing at that door...
Somehow I knew the call was for me.
There were stars like Night Springs. I feel like Mr. Door is connected to her. Though in which way I do not know. Well, the dark place looks a little bit more calm.
Hello?
It's me again. You need to go to the statue of Parliament Tower Plaza. To make your ending come true, you will need what's inside the shoebox there.
The ending? A shoebox? Who is this?
I like how it says unknown caller, but the previous subtitle said Alice. Our last manuscript's actually supposed to be somewhere in this part too. What is happening? Oh, I was going out of bounds. But I don't know when it shows up. Oh wait. I think this is how we get it. Like, I kind of just looked at like a when they show up type of guide, but I don't really know the full details just to not spoil it. Here's Tim.
Agent Anderson. Is that really you? Sorry, this place likes to play tricks.
Sheriff Breaker? What happened to you? How did you end up in the dark place?
I was brought here. Snatched away from the morgue by a man named Orland Dorr. Been trying to piece it together for... well, it feels like a long time now.
I need to get to Parliament Tower Plaza. Do you have any idea where it is?
This place, it's like trying to find your way around in a dream. I've been trying to map it, but it keeps looping, shifting. Like there were many versions stacked on top of each other. There is a page. Describes Dorr finding his way through this place. I tried to follow the steps, but no luck.
Who is this Dorr person?
He's here. Somewhere. I've been seeing his face in my dreams for years. This whole thing is insane. But he is much more than he seems. He's connected to all of this.
Can I see that page, Tim?
Of course. In fact, it's the page I tried to give you back in the morgue in Bright Falls. Huh. Now that I think about it, maybe Dorr brought me here to keep you from reading it. Here.
Well, I guess we're gonna find out.
I'm gonna keep looking for Dorr. The closer I get, the closer I feel to waking up. I need to find the man behind the curtain.
Orland Dorr walked across the rain-slicked tiles of Caldera Street Plaza. He stopped at the door to the construction yard. A poster for his talk show hung there. He stepped through, willing it to take him to Parliament Tower Plaza.
I know what I need to do. The door to Parliament Tower Plaza was at the construction yard.
Wait, is present day Alan using Orland Dorr now? I'm sure Dorr's gonna like that. So that should have been our last manuscript page. There's no achievement for that one either. I was just picking them up because I wanted to.
Orland Dorr walked across the rain-slicked tiles of Caldera Street Plaza. The rain didn't seem to touch him. He sensed his steps were being observed, documented into the story. He allowed it, this one time for this one reason, to be passed on by his unwilling disciple to read at the right time. The ocean that was the dark place took the shape of New York City, drawn for the mind of Alan Wake, in part for the writer to navigate his prison, in part to torment him as he struggled to find his way out. Dorr was not bound by the rules as Wake was. He came and went as he pleased. For now, Dorr entertained the writer's fantasy, for a purpose known only to him. At the edge of the plaza, he stopped at the door to the construction yard. A poster for his talk show hung there, another part of Wake's fiction. He stepped through, willing it to take him to Parliament Tower Plaza.
Weird. So Orland Dorr had a power that Mr. Scratch had in American Nightmare, where he could just come and go as he pleased. So that's interesting.
This is the first time I've seen a page about Orland Dorr. Who is he?
A door that stands between two rooms is in both. A door that can lead anywhere is everywhere. That door is the center. He governs the currents of reality.
With all the powers mixed up in this, it's hard to know who's playing who. Opening too many doors. This isn't important right now. I can look into it later.
Huh. Wonder if they're setting him up for a different game.
The page describes him moving through the door. How can I do that?
The dark place has many faces and many names. It is a mirror, reflecting all possible realities. The family of doors have the power to shift between these realities, here and elsewhere.
If I can find a way to navigate through this nightmare, maybe I can find a way to get back home.
Very interesting. Do we have anything new for our cases? No, we do not. How am I gonna find... Never mind, there's a door over here. Is this the door we have to go through? Oh, we're in the subway again.
I made it. I need to get up to the street and find that statue.
That's interesting. So we just kind of like went to the part of the game world where Parliament's gonna be instead of a construction site. Well, it's gearing us up for something.
You let me drown! You pushed me!
Enough already.
Probably getting real sick of hearing that. But there's Parliament. Could have swore that one was going to be an enemy.
There's the shoebox. The clicker. And some kind of bullet. Shining with light. How did the clicker get here from Washington?
I wonder what the bullet of light is for. Wonder if that's what can finally kill the dark presence. Wow, he had to punch me right before that. Her guns are not nearly as strong as Alan's. Wow. Keeps going. Alright, but now where am I supposed to go? Escape the dark place. Am I supposed to go in here? No, how the hell am I gonna get out? Answer the phone.
The phone again.
Okay, it just wanted me to kill all enemies, basically.
Yes?
Hello. You don't know me, but you need to listen.
Hold on. How did you know the clicker would be there?
This is important. Alan's lost. He doesn't have the ending. He needs your help to finish the story.
How am I supposed to help him from here?
I mean, he's in his own version of the dark place.
Okay. I'm in the dark place. Wake is in Washington. I could talk to him in overlaps before. My mind place is more powerful than I ever knew. I can try to contact him.
This guy after me? This is probably where we're gonna see that conversation where she told him what to do for the sacrifice. Oh, okay, they're not an enemy. God damn it.
Alan. We need to talk about about the ending.
Saga, what is this?
My mind place. I've reached out to you like this before. But I understand more about it now.
You see visions too. I used to think they were ideas, inspiration, but they're real. Just like this now. I try to use them to make the story come true.
So this is coming from both of us. Maybe that's how we could communicate in the overlaps. We could use this to stop Scratch.
First, I need the ending.
That was actually a different conversation.
So there's a problem with the ending?
I don't have the ending. It has to be perfect, but I don't have time to figure it out. I don't know what to do. Fuck. I'm so sorry. This whole thing is a fucking mess.
I agree. But we can still figure this out. And what exactly does perfect mean?
The elements of the ending need to come from the story's pre-existing parts. To make matters worse, this is a horror story.
Man, we just keep getting more and more.
You don't need to tell me this is a horror story.
Right. The ending has to fit the genre if it's going to work. In a horror story, there are only victims and monsters.
There must be a way to bring a hero into the story.
If there is a hero, they will ultimately pay a heavy price.
Huh. Well, maybe we can just use Thomas Zane as a hero. Oh, this is parts of the conversation we were having, though. The Logan and Casey thing.
So the ending has to be earned. Set up by the story. You can't build a case without supporting evidence.
That's the only way to make it stick.
I can't let the horror story take Logan and Casey. They were dragged into this. They need to survive. Non-negotiable.
Not just them. We need to try to save everyone. I have an idea how to help Casey. He's a real person who I twisted into a character. He isn't my creation, so he isn't a suitable host for the Dark Presence. I can write that into the ending to drive that fucking thing out of him.
Huh, that's pretty good. Dude, the storytelling, like I said, man, it's just on another level.
Well, if the ending has to fit the story, this is how I see it. Return is a story about a story that comes true. And I'm a character in the story.
Not just a character. The hero.
Okay, a hero. In any case, I've been through hell to be here. And this is my life. It feels earned to me that I rise above the story and be there to create the ending.
Yes. That's what we're doing. Here, now. We're figuring out the ending I need to write.
Yeah, I mean, that's what we've been talking about the whole time.
This isn't Scratch's ending. But this isn't your ending either. This is our ending. You aren't the only one deciding these things anymore.
You're right. I can't do this alone. Every time I write, things only get worse.
You beat this thing back in 2010, Alan. And here you are doing the same again. You're a hero too. We're in this together.
Then let's bring it home.
Or if we're actually ready to do this. Then again, I mean, Tom could be considered a hero as well for saving Alan in the beginning. Maybe we should just throw him under the bus.
The ending will have to be dark, no matter what. The more people we save, the greater the cost. And the hero must pay the price.
One of the heroes. The scales always need to balance. Fuck it. Let's go with this.
Are you sure?
There's no time for anything better. Scratch could be here any second.
Then that's our ending. I have the clicker. I'll find a way to get it to you.
and I'll get the pages down. See you on the other side.
Alright, I don't know what the ending is. The thing is, though, is future Alan didn't call past Alan yet on the payphone. So I take it Alan's the one who makes the sacrifice? Which, I mean, kind of seemed obvious to begin with, but I don't actually know for sure. Enter the fountain.
I need to retrace my steps back to Caldera Street Plaza. I arrived in the dark place through the fountain. Maybe I can leave that way too.
Well, guess we'll find out. Oh, we're still hearing voices, but I'm in the subway now. Are these guys actually going to attack? Yes, they are. Blair's not even casting a light.
You can't stop the story.
Do you even have the ammo for this? Wait, that guy died from that? They needed a different button thing for the quick turn. Quick turns are not easy to pull off. They're kind of clunky. Oh, is this our way out? Wait, where is Tor and Odin, though, too? I forgot about them.
Alan?
Saga, I finished it. The ending we talked about.
I have the clicker. And the bullet of light. Let's do this. I have to be the one to do it.
I feel like I've always been on this journey. Okay. It must end here, this darkness. What lies under the surface now shifts. A play of shadows catching my eye, thrusting my face into the water. He's here. It's shockingly cold, past the mirror of the surface. And I will see.
Casey?
The end.
Scratch! Now!
A white, searing light of truth that for a flash pierces the shadows and reveals the hidden horror. And in that moment of silence, the whispered message finally heard.
Come on, you motherfucker! Come on! Come on!
What if there's nothing waiting to be revealed? The play of shadows fool us all, subterfuge to get our price of admission. Darkness not as a monster, but as emptiness. We're none the wiser. No answers, no truths. The hero turns to look inside, is destroyed by what he sees, and is redeemed. Saga said we're both heroes. I'll pay that price. So will she. We are here to kill the monster. I pray nothing comes after this. Nothing but sleep. This is how we win. Is it too easy? What if this is still the dark place, another dream to wake up from, always coming back to the beginning? The memory of what came before burned away by this terrible realization. Maybe it's a mercy, forgetting. To know nothing when we loop around, back to...
Is it over? Anderson?
Wait, that's how it ends? We don't even know? Oh, shit. So, oh man, what does that mean? So I figured Alan would be the one that sacrificed himself. We actually saw that in the very beginning of the game where he had the light hole in his head. So they actually showed us the ending before we seen it. Dude, this story was absolutely nuts, but it ends on a gigantic cliffhanger. We didn't actually hear the end of the story. We don't know if what happened actually fixed everything, if everybody was even saved like they were talking about. We have no idea what happened to Alice for sure. We have no idea who Mr. Door is. So either this isn't the actual ending, and it'll actually do something else here with the credits, or they're setting up for a third game, or this is going to continue in Control 2, which they did actually announce that they were working on that. But that'd be weird to conclude this game's story in Control 2. They'd probably, I don't even know, man. This could go anywhere. But this game was absolutely nuts. I can see why it was very highly rated. The storytelling is just it's on a whole new level, man. It's just like the first game storytelling back in 2010. It's just crazy. Very good. This game was really awesome. I have no idea if I would... Spider-Man 2 or this is Game of the Year. I think narratively-wise, Alan Wake 2 definitely takes it, but gameplay-wise, Spider-Man 2 does. That's a tough one. This game is still one of my favorite games this year, though. It's hard to place one above the other in terms of Spider-Man 2 or this, though, because Spider-Man 2 Spider-Man 2 had a good story, it did, but this game is just... It keeps you guessing and it keeps you invested like pretty much the whole time. There are a few like slow parts of the game, but it just always it makes me always want to play it. So I just kind of breezed through this because I just didn't want to play anything else. But yeah, this game, I definitely highly recommend this game, unless you're someone who just likes to focus on action and just not really worrying about narrative or anything like that, then maybe not. But if you liked Alan Wake 1, or I mean even American Nightmare, you're definitely gonna like this because it's very much the same type of thing. American Nightmare still confuses me. There's like themes in this game that do hint that American Nightmare happened, but the whole Mr. Scratch thing doesn't make sense to me. The way Thomas Zane acts in this game is very similar to how Mr. Scratch acts in American Nightmare, but obviously just more of kind of like a scumbag Alan. They even played his theme, so I don't know if they're still gonna bring that together at some point, but yeah, it ended on a huge cliffhanger though, which is fine. I was really hoping that after 13 years we would just get a conclusion to the story. Unless this is the conclusion to the story, they're just leaving it up to interpretation. Which I don't know if I really like that much, because interpretation is just Alan isn't even dead. We know that because he talks to the Alan that's constantly looping, which Alan might still be constantly looping. That might be how he wrote the story. And then Saga, the interpretation is just like the Inception thing, where it's like, did the thing stop spinning or not? Like, did Logan answer the phone or didn't she? For how long that phone was ringing, probably not, but maybe they did that because they did. But like, I don't like endings like that too much, because it's like, it really could go either way, which basically means there really isn't an ending. So I'm really hoping there's something else that they're working on for this. I just hope it's not another 13 years later, but otherwise the story was still really amazing. Yeah, such a great game. I'm going to see if there's anything else that happens in the credits, which we might actually find out soon here, because they're about to end. So I guess we'll see.
This part is just for you. After the haunting started, I got in touch with an organization that was still looking into what happened in Bright Falls. I went to their offices and something happened there. After I got home, I could suddenly remember everything. I remembered being trapped inside that lake. A dark ocean with echoes of myself, my fears, my photos. Inside a dark tide of madness, the same events and images looping again and again. And then I saw a light. Your light. You dove in just as I swam out. You never drowned. and you're still there reaching out. That is what the haunting is. I can see you because I've been there too. I chose to come back to the dark place. That is why I put on this exhibition. I had to mislead you so that I could get you to where you needed to be. The only way out of your loop is destruction or ascension, light or dark. And we've covered the destruction part many times over. And we're getting to the ascension bit by bit. Time means nothing here. You'll still need to go through the loop. But I will keep showing you the images you need to see, the light you need to see, until you're ready. Alan, I think we're getting close.
It's not a loop. It's a spiral.
Okay, so yeah, they're definitely setting it up for like either a DLC or a third game. So he recovered. His loop begins again, but now he's starting to remember everything that's happening. They said they hit us with another, it's not a lake, it's an ocean, but now it's not a loop, it's a spiral, which they've been hinting at that since Control with all of the spiral doors. So it's just layers upon layers of a dark world that they need to ascend. So that's probably what Alan Wake, either a DLC or 3 is going to be about, is ascending the dark place to get out. Alice did jump back in, which, like I said, once I thought about it, I figured that when we saw her jump in the lake, I figured it was probably Cauldron Lake. So yeah, they're definitely setting up for another continuation of this. I feel like Saga story's probably over at this point, but then again, we might run into Tor and Odin again as well in the next game because they walked back into the lake willingly. So there's still a lot of this story that could be told. The post-credit scene actually definitely is like a confirmation that it's not over. They're definitely setting it up, which I like that more than leaving it up to interpretation. So that's good. To get that, all that basically got rid of my negative about the story there, which there wasn't any negatives prior to that. So that's really awesome. I was about to conclude my outro right before that post-credit scene, so I'm just going to conclude it now. Amazing game. I definitely recommend it. I don't really have any problems with it other than some of the random bugs I had during fights with the flare. I figured out what was actually happening during the second attempt of that final Mr. Scratch fight. I shoot the one that I have, but the game still thinks I have one, so I click on it in my inventory, and then I get locked out of using it because I don't actually have one. Because I noticed when I restarted the checkpoint, and I used the one I had, and waited until she dropped it, it disappeared from my inventory. So that's basically what the bug is, at least from what I saw. And then the other problem I had with the game were the collectible trigger bugs, mainly for the Koskela commercials. We got everything. We got all the achievements. We 100%ed the game, but we didn't get that achievement because of the bug that doesn't count the second commercial, which I'm pretty sure was the second one. It might have been the third one. So we did everything we could. There was a few echoes we couldn't get because one apparently, according to the community, doesn't even exist, and the other one, it wouldn't let me backtrack even though I was supposed to, so just another bug. Yeah, insane game. Thanks for watching. Thanks to anyone who watches this in the future. I had a lot of fun with this. I hope anybody who watched it enjoyed it. We're probably going to be playing RoboCop next because I've been really excited for that because I'm a RoboCop fan. And then we also might stream the first Alan Wake on Nightmare difficulty sometime after the finale of this goes live, so it'll be a bit. Because I need to get all the Nightmare manuscripts on that game still, and then, yeah, beating it on Nightmare is one of the only other achievements I need that didn't bug. So, that's basically the future plan. Thanks for watching again, and I'll see you there.